This is a quick video on how to make public records requests in the state of Florida. Now, the citizens of the state of Florida need to recognize and understand that the Florida Constitution provides a broad right of citizens to have access to all of the documents that are used by government officials, maintained by government officials, in transaction of government business. Now, that means emails, that means notes, that means memoranda, that means computer databases, virtually any public record or any public official that's acting on behalf of the citizens of the state, and any documents that's kept in the transaction of that business should be open and accessible to the people of the state of Florida and available to them for a very reasonable charge in short order. Now, unfortunately, in this era of gross corruption that we're experiencing in this state, the government officials that have a constitutional obligation, they took an oath to uphold the Constitution and respect the statutes, they're not respecting their obligation to provide those documents to citizens when they make those requests. Now, what citizens need to understand is that when you make a public records request and when that request is denied, you must be prepared to file suit immediately. And citizens should be encouraged to file suits on their own in circuit court when their constitutional rights are being violated. Now, it's very simple to file a lawsuit. It doesn't require much technical knowledge, and there's not much risk involved in filing a good faith lawsuit that's based on a denial of the Constitution's, the citizen's constitutional rights. So, the key here is making a request that's clear and succinct to the official that's in possession of those public records. You make that request. The public official is supposed to turn over those records. When they don't do so, you need to be prepared to file suit pretty quickly. Again, this is sort of people's court kind of stuff. I, John Q. Citizen, sue the Department of Education because I'm seeking records related to my child's school. They failed to provide them. You file that lawsuit and you wait for the government to respond. You should be comfortable in filing things like that because lawsuits that are filed in good faith should be accepted readily and willingly by courts and responded to appropriately by the government agencies that are supposed to be working on behalf of the citizens of the state. So there'll be some links here at the bottom of this video that encourage you to pay attention to. The Florida First Amendment Foundation in particular is a great resource for citizens, and you're encouraged to make public records requests for legitimate uses and documents that citizens of the state have a constitutional right to have access to.